we carry to God. Anyway, but this is my situation, no problem. So, what's inside comes outside. I'll try and speak something. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll try and speak something. But I like to always say something about now. So, I got some quotes from a great Vaishnava who's but mood might be some different. Like Bandhav, he's always preaching a Harinam, chanting 3 lakhs is a beautiful, so that they want to that. But Miss Ali Guru and he's a grandson in Gour of Krishna. So, you know, I've read his book, and he was here not so long ago in Bandhav, and I was very tempted to take his darshan, but we have to be 120 to the Vaishnava will. I say, so I wanted to go because being in the nearby, going to take darshan, he could, I make an example, he could take me away. Not he would want to take me away, because I'm the mind very frequent and being in nearby. And we have to be 140 to the Vaishnava. This is the move the Vaishnava say. So we have to be careful. It's the same as I make the example. If you're married to a beautiful woman and she's your wife and we've made vows to her, you don't go off and speak to her other beautiful woman. Because the chances you will go off and divorce and all these things could happen. But the same is you have to be 120 to the Vaishnava your will. So this is the situation. But all respect to all the other Vaishnavas and that, if they come I hear and try to respect, but this is my move. Gour pretty much, what I'm going to speak about a bit in a minute. He said, don't go here, don't go there, you dig in one place. So that's it, you want the guidance from that Vaishnava, because you might be hearing from one Vaishnava, then you go to another Vaishnava, and the goal is the same, but mood is the same, there could be some difference. Because we're babies, baby only stays with one mama. Only takes one mother's vegetables at that time. Go in here and there. But anyway, I'm saying some things to encourage us, and I know. Because at the end of the day, we've got an utter dependence on now. Not dependence on this, that, here, all this. Utter dependence, that means you're only dependent on now. The only source of your nourishment and your intelligence and everything come from now. Oh, my mom, my dad, they help me that. No. That is not our dependence. And then you won't get taste for now. Only now, Maharaj. You have to be to chant Navabhas to be in the clearing stage. To be in the clearing stage, utter dependence on now. If my mom tells me, my dad tells me, then you're not dependent on now. You're dependent on the external energy. Then how are you going to get taste for now? We want at least to be in Navabhas, the clearing stage. And you know Navabhas, acquiring there, coming there. And then we come into the remembrance stage. We're hearing first of all, and then we move to remembering. And then we move to real country. That's the situation we have to do. So he says, one cannot accomplish anything independently. Oh, I bet we have a glasses on, so I've got no point, I'm reading glasses. Anyway. Oh, no, these are 5 pounds today. Oh, that's better. One cannot accomplish anything independently by his own strength. Therefore, I repeat request everyone to chant more and more Harinam. More and more Harinam. This is the only way you can be happy. So, when you would. So yeah, it's not that we everyone's quote is different. 16 lakhs, 32 lakhs, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh. So it's not that we come to a level of chanting 16 lakhs and we stop. No, we chant more and more now. It's not we come to a level of 1 lakh. I mean usually 16 lakhs, and then we building up to chant to 1 lakh a verse. So when you come to that, I'm not at that level. But when you come to that level, you're chanting 1 lakh. You know, then it's not that you stay at 1 lakh. you try and chant more and more now, until you come to the level of 2 lakh, 3 lakh. But even when you're chanting 3 lakh, usually you're chanting 3-minute man, something like that, 3.5-minute man. You can do a lakh in 3 hours. But that will happen. By having this state, this will come. So, but then it's we must chant more now. Because the Manicare, he's chanting 24 hours a day. He's chanting now, and he's, speaking Hari Vikal, chanting now. That all matter is inside him. So what's inside him comes out. But the most important thing is chanting now, but more now. Now is Krishna. This is situation. So our philosophy is always remember Krishna and never forget him. So this is the most important thing. So therefore, the easiest way to remember Krishna is to chant Nam. Then we always remember Krishna again by chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You know, when we find difficulty chanting Nam, no taste for that, we tend to go away and try to do something else. We put the beads away, okay, but we should chant more and more. There is no greater loss than neglecting Harinam. Harinam is the infallible weapon to save oneself from the influence of Kali Yuga. So, this is a great quote. Harinam is the infallible weapon to save oneself from the influence of Kali Yuga. Notice, Kali Yuga is the problem. So many problems in Kali Yuga. So, another quote comes to my mind about Kali Yuga. Srila Maharaj was glorifying Govinda at one time, and Srila Maharaj said, I had a dream. And Kali come to Krishna. Kali Maharaj come to Krishna. And he said, can you stop this Govinda Maharaj? Can you stop this Govinda Maharaj teaching? He said, he destroyed my mission. He destroyed my mission. He carried up, talking. And the Govinda Maharaj preaching was so strong. With Srila Guru as my witness, I guarantee that anyone who chants 100,000 names daily, that means 1 lakh, absorbed or distracted. So he's saying if you chant 64 ways, you're absorbed or you're distracted. Gradually, as you continue, you will certainly develop a taste for chanting. But that's good to say that. I always like to think around the corner in time. It's coming. It's there. I'm not on that level yet, but it's there. You will certainly develop a taste for chanting. Chaitanya Maharaj will confirm this fact. Why is the mind not absorbed in chanting the holy name? Because it has been wandering since many lifetimes. Gradually, the taste of chanting will manifest. Do not worry. This is our problem. We're always worrying. This problem, that problem. Do not worry. And then he says, oh saintly devotees, oh saintly devotees, whether the mind is absorbed in Harinam or not, keep on chanting. So this is our thing of chanting Nam, and to have utter dependence. We haven't got utter dependence yet, but we want to be dependent on Nam. And all the facilities we made for you, Crystal made for you, can just do a situation where you can just chant Harinam. You're sleeping, you wake up, you chant Harinam. You reach the Shastra, you just go in Harinam. And then when you're on that level, alright, it might mean God's waiting, because old age means God's waiting, really. But just to try to become absorbed in Harinam. Okay, so I said my little bit about Harinam. I don't know much, but I can only speak to what I know. I'm just like a practical person, trying to get a little bit of common sense in spiritual life. I don't know Acharya, I don't know so much about God and Krishna, Govinda and that, because that has not come to me yet. That is not in my Krishna consciousness. The because I go out and I distribute books. This is my service. I was out yesterday morning. So this is all I know. I mean, people on the street who are coming to Krishna consciousness, well, we give you Gur's books, you do that. And then my order, Gur give me my order, distribute my books. Did you want to please distribute my books? He said, you must please. So that's what I do. So if I'm talking to someone about asking Galilee or someone on the street, they haven't got a clue. Most people on the street don't even understand the soul. I met some boy yesterday, he said, oh, I'm not sure what is the God. He said, I'm involved with the universal energy. And I said, yeah, but where did the universal energy come? And then you've got to put it back down. So I'm always in that mode with them sort of people. So very nice. I mean, it's very fulfilling. When I'm well, it's so fulfilling. I just out of book. I can't even remember. I was doing stuff on my hands, and I was waking up, I put my big away. Straight away, I'm looking up and come back in time. But what he said, otherwise some selfishness. Go out, you give me some ability, you can do that. Anyway, so the Vaishnava is, and that allows me to speak something about Govinda. So I'll try and speak something about Govinda. If devotees ask you for anything, and then Govinda said this, they ask you for anything, or they ask you to do this service, you must do. So we try to do this. So I try and speak something about Govinda. I'm hanging out with Gour, and you give me my name. So, but I can only speak on my level, and I only can speak about my past undoing. Because this is where I'm at, when I met Govinda, how I was, I can just speak back because that's the way it is, that's what level I'm at. So, anyway, and I like to be more practical. This is my nature on this level. I can't be like, I'm this type of person in this body, I have this nature. So, at that time, I was in ISKCON. I've been in ISKCON for a few years. And then I learned my service to some degree, and I'm still learning to distribute Srila Prabhupada books. At that time, I was a Acharya, and then I was looking to get a guru, to get initiated. And then I was going through a difficult time, because I wasn't so inspired, or I say I couldn't find no one at that time, or Krishna never sent me that time, to the guru. My understanding at that time is ISKCON, any guru you take will take you back to Godhead. He will take you to Prabhupada, and then Prabhupada will take you to Krishna. I have some concepts about that anyway. And then anyway, in my spiritual life, because I was doing my service, when I become so-called good at that service. So therefore, unless you're with a pure devotee, you can only be running on your tishta. But we want to do something. Anyone in the children, we're doing something, we want to be good, we want to become a runner, we want to become a singer, we want to do that. Most of all, we want to try to do it to our bestest. But that means the tishta, because we want some name, fame, and recognition. So I was on that level, didn't know that situation. Competing. So, going out and doing my books. But then after some time I got some disarmed. I wasn't really happy in my spiritual life, things were going. So I knew I needed to do it, but I didn't know when. I was praying. And then one day, I went in the temple for class, and there was some sadhu sticking up high on the Vasudhan, and preaching, was speaking so many poems, so much Sanskrit, this, that. And obviously, like my nature, I can't understand the Shastra and the things like that. I haven't got that ability. I understand English, and I think when I preach, I do quotes, because I haven't got that capacity. When they named me, I was on the conveyor belt, they got so quick, and they never put something in my brain. So sometimes, it's there a little, I'm not reading a little, but I can read English, but I cannot read the Phonetic Shastra. one or two quotes in Shastra, but I don't really know. So at that time, Govinda was there, he was quoting, and as soon as I sat down, I felt a great power, a great energy for myself, a great power and a great energy. And then when he was speaking in English, this, one must have a guru, a statue, this, that. I thought, wow, this personality is very, very powerful. And I was very attracted to that situation. So therefore, I went to my Bhakti leader and asked about it. You know, and I can't regret what I actually said. And he said, oh, you want to go, why you want to go in this group and so on? He said, because actually the Bhakti leader wanted me to do his guru, who was in England, where I was at that time. He said, why you want a Bhakti leader who lives in miles away? He said, so you can have your free will, do what you want, he can't object you. So I listened. I thought, in fact, he may be right, he may not be right. So anyway, but then I wanted to have darshan of Gour with mine. So I can't remember everything because my worst thing in my brain is my memory. But anyway, I wanted to have darshan of this great sadhu whose name was Gour with mine. So, because that's when your spiritual life starts. So outside of Sangha. You know. So, and Bhakti Srila Maharaj said, what do you say? He said, to continue on this path is our greatest fortune. It is our greatest fortune. To continue on this path is our greatest welfare. Really, unless you're in Sadhu Sangha, you're not in the path. You've got to make sacrifice. Now you might go somewhere else and sing them, but to continue on this path, that means you've got to give a pure Vaishnava, Shichi Guru, Diksha Guru. So whatever the situation. So anyway, I planned to have darshan of Govinda Maharaj. So I went there and I paid the basic for Govinda Maharaj, and I went there, I was told there, you have to go there with a question. So I went there and paid the basis and I said to him, can you tell me what is the relationship with a guru and a disciple? And he just straight away looked right through me, looked completely through me. Right? And he said to me, this is the mercy of Krishna. By the mercy of Krishna one gets guru. And quickly in my mind, the mind so sharp and so wicked, I went, well, I'm only asking you, what is the relationship with Guru? Basically, you're telling me, you're my Guru. I was lucky, I accepted. And I paid a basic, and he threw a garland over me, like it's so funny, way to do it. And they quoted like Prabhupada used to do this as well. He just got the garland and he just flicked it, and it's like he had a power over the garland. He flicked it and he just went boom, over my head. And I thought, so he said, you should come to Bhubaneswar and get fixed up. And I said, oh my God, how can I come to Bhubaneswar? I'm in this temple, I'm doing books, I'm making so much money. I knew that they weren't going to let me go. I was bringing, a lot of money. So, and then I had a son at that time, and he used to come and stay with me every weekend. So I was emotionally attached at that point to my son. So anyway, so he said, I said, I can't come in this situation, that situation. He said, if you're sincere, Krishna will give you intelligence what to do. I mean, I've said this leader quite a lot, so I'm going to say it very quick. So basically, I have to make I can't do books no more. I'm feeling not so good in my Krishna consciousness, and that was very difficult for me. Having a big ego, being one of the top book distributors in that thing. And oh look, I was that time, my name was Bhakta Tony. Oh look at Bhakta Tony. He's not going out no more. He thinks he's going to prove he can't do this, he can't do that. He's doing proof for life. I knew what was going on. Anyway, I've done that, and I've done that for a few months. At the end of the day, they give me the permission to go to Bhubaneswar, because I said, yes, I get the permission to go to Bhubaneswar, I'm going to finish. My spiritual life is finished. So they understood that. Anyway, next minute, I'm on the plane with a Godmother, who's the Ganesh Swami's wife, who's his son, who's a poor man, going to Govinda. Then when I was on the way to Govinda, that was really when when I met Paul and he should have qualified, I never had the doctor and we took the back. But this is the next phase of my Krishna consciousness, leaving everyone in England and going to Govinda. That was my next phase in my Krishna consciousness. So I left ISKCON in that situation. This movement is like ISKCON, but it ain't ISKCON, it's a different situation. So I left all that. I had a vehicle, I could go and do my book, do everything. I sold everything and I had some money, which I wanted to go to give to Govinda. Because I was told, when you go to the Guru, you should give him everything. So I wanted to do things properly. So I went to Govinda, went in his room, he was sitting at his desk, translating. I paid the basis. Obviously he knew everything, I didn't know he knew everything, I didn't know nothing about Guru. So I said, did you remember me? And Bhakta told me, you told me to come to do an extra. Then I give him all the money I could with me, which I had, put it on the table, and but when I was doing that, in my mind, I was thinking, oh, I'm not even initiating that, and I'm giving you this, and I wanted some pound of that, really. So when I done that, I said, my name's Bhakta, you told me to come here, this is for you. He took the money and said, Chalo, go. And I was, in my heart, And then straight away, he started to operate on me. Well, then I didn't do an S1. And in doing S1, like here, everything revolved. There was Western devotees and Oriental devotees. Everything revolved around the class. The class was in the morning. We have Gour to the forward, go much to do that, and greeting to the deities. Then they sit, and they will glorify Srila Bhakti, and they will give Hari Krita. And we'll all give a class, and we'll all be jockeying for position. Because as soon as we sat down, we all wanted to be in the front. It was a fire, and to try and get as close as we can. Most of us would go bring on. Sometimes they pick us out, and they give you the source. But you really wanted that. And he used to speak his Hari Krita. And he used to speak 40 minutes in a rear. And then he used to speak the rest, 2.5 hours, in English. And so many times, it was just so purified. It was not, because we all exaggerate, and we should exaggerate, and we're glorifying God stuff. We all, tend to say a little bit more. But he was. I've been in 4-hour classes. And in them classes, you're just screwed because he has such a potency coming out of him, it was unconceivable, I don't know. And then when he finished his class, which I used to do, then he used to walk to the side of the stairs, and they call it the royal staircase. Then he'd have his shoes, and then I wanted that favour of any company he had operated before. You grabbed his feet, you swept underneath and you put his shoes on. But to do that, you lost a little bit of time in the class. You can still hear that. Yeah, but you just that association. So I used to leave about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Most of the time I won, sometimes I never. Then I'd go and there's someone else to be there, then I'd run back to the class. Most of the time I knew when someone was going to get up, boom, I'd go, and I'd be there and stay waiting for your shoes. Then after you put your shoes on, we'd go downstairs, and then all the devotees there were asking questions about the class and topics relating to Krishna consciousness. And then when we got down to the bottom of the staircase, which would take a half hour, then they're still asking questions. And then when Govinda went into his heart, which he stayed with Srila Prabhupada, there was still all the devotees. There was so many liars and were asking about Hari Krita. What did he mean about this? What did he mean about a mathematically? What did he mean about a aircraft? And there were so many questions one time, they were speaking so many things. And nearby in the finished Kalikali, the next stage is the preacher, who is a mathematically. And the next stage is the automatically. But the preacher, the real preacher, is automatically, obviously, comes down to a mathematically. Isn't it? The Kadishadikari, his mind is here, there, everywhere. He has space to follow. He has clean plate. You know, the mathematically, mathematically, that's what we don't talk about. Mathematically, he is always automatically. He respects the whole thing. He preaches to, what name the word? He preaches to the innocent and he neglects the angry. It's always automatically. So yeah, Govinda used to preach. He had the temple he made, it took him 18 years. Prabhupada told him to go to Bhubaneswar to build a temple. There's some land donated to him. He used to have, go out with another devotee, who's deceased now, and he used to give Gour a ride on the back of the bike and then go out, like they've done today, tips are collecting money. Because in Bhubaneswar, he sold the Gour away. I think that's why it took him so long. And he had no ability, to get money, because no one had no money. But on the order of Prabhupada, he was doing his mission, he was told to preach to the preachers. That's what they're saying. Preach to the preachers. That means he must preach to the mathematically. He must translate books from Korean, from English to Korean, and build the temple. That's what was his service. He was preaching, and he had 2 buses, second-hand buses, 3 arenas who go around everywhere preaching. They were always focused on preaching. This was like very basic prashad he would give us, very basic prashad, and then it was some austere. When I lived in the Brahmachari room, and now I got a room a couple of years ago, I got a room, I got AC now. But if people said that about me, I remember when I was Brahmachari, 24 of us, there was a couple of different dorms. I lived in one dorm, 24 Brahmachari, and it was £2. Sweating on it, so many £2. So like, I remember the vice said, even like, say, no, you should pay. Yeah, no, I don't know, you should pay. Now you're old, you pay for some situation. But, yeah, there was very austere days. Preaching, he was so strong and so powerful, in his preaching. The biggest center in preaching. So then he went around the world because he was told to preach to the preachers. He went around the world, not exactly all the countries in the world, in Australia, England, France, Germany, and places like that, preaching, having a car. And he said that, he was uncompromising in his preaching. He preached, as I said, Tattva Vichar, not on power Vichar. He Tattva Vichar. I mean, we have to preach the power Vichar. We all come through the power Vichar. He said, I'm preaching to the preachers, so therefore I preach Tattva. For instance, it's Shastra. So he said, take that your Mahaprabhu sannyasi. He was the Acharya. He was obviously Krishna in the mood of Bandhav, placed in the cow. We talk about so much here, but he was the Acharya. He came. He said he was very, very strict. Radharani is strict, isn't it? Radharani walked in some time and he demons. Because it's like, Radharani, she took the bangle off and chopped off the demon's head. We used to say that. So Radharani is still very sweet and lovely, but she's very strict because she's very, very, very powerful. So they wouldn't compromise. We used to always say, this philosophy is unpowerful. So you'll come here. He said, I'm preaching to you. He said, my task is a famous task, a very famous task. He said, I'm preaching. He said, I'm selling mirrors in the valley of the blind. He said, this is a famous task. I'm selling mirrors in the valley of the blind. He said, but some people go in your heart and eventually this will come to you. So his philosophy was basically Sadhu Sangha. And in ISKCON, the devotees didn't like him, they stopped, didn't like him, but they didn't like his preaching. Very nice devotees, but they couldn't understand, So philosophy, the deep meaning of the philosophy. Therefore, they stopped him preaching in certain places. But his main preaching was, well, you've got the Sadhu Sangha, but the main preaching was, if someone is not called a pure devotee, he cannot see the truth with the disciples, then he cannot give you none. One who's got Krishna, he can give Krishna. If he ain't got Krishna, what can he give? And then they say, example, post-daily check. If you're making some deal with someone, and he's going to give you 10 lakh, and he wants you a check for 10 lakh to pay you one month's time, but he hasn't got no money in the bank, post-daily check. So he said, the people here, they haven't got Krishna, and they cannot give Krishna. He was so very, very strong, you know, on his teaching. The famous craft in Mindful, I think he gave it 1994 or 5. And it was about the levels of what I just said, Krishna, Mani, some people said, oh, if, but Prabhupada gives us the instruction that we should preach. If we're doing it, we can preach theoretically. Remember that, theoretically. And he just laughed. He said, theoretically? How can you preach theoretically? He said, you're all babies. And he was very strong, very strong. So many situations there. There was another time when some sannyasi came to Bhubaneswar and over there. Mani is one. Very nice to go with. And he was sitting down. So when Prabhupada disciple told him, are you sleeping? Soon he sat down. He went, oh Maharaj, where are you standing, Maharaj? And he said, I'm standing in Bandhav. I never forget. He said, oh, you're in Bandhav, Maharaj. He said, you're seeing the holes of dogs passing stool. What kind of Bandhav you in? You seeing uppercut leader, or you seeing the holes of dogs? He said, you're seeing the holes of dogs. So are you in Bandhav? And I was like, right. He just, the old class, he give it to that sannyasi. But the sannyasi respected him. Because after he had some Govinda and Srila, and I said, Govinda told me to give him the milk and serve. They respected him, and he said, oh, I got the mercy today of Govinda. So you see with these sadhus, all sadhus are one and the same, one in different simultaneously. Because they preach different. Like Bhakti Siddhanta was very, very strong positive. It was very strong in his preaching Siddhanta. I mean, a quote of Bhakti Siddhanta was I always quote, where one's speaking and preaching the truth, you don't get many customers. Because the truth is very unpalatable, well beneficial. The Gour would want to always say this, you know. The truth is very unpalatable. We should hear it, is to say, don't bring it down to your level and try to your capacity to apply yourself to that level of knowledge. So many things would help me. I wouldn't be here, I don't think, if it was for Govinda. He gave me some foundation of Guru Tattva, you know. And he, like the quotes, he said one time, I think I've said this many times, but he's ever fresh. Someone asked him, or I asked him, I can't remember anyway, if you're a disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta, then he leaves this world, and then say you took self with his disciple Swami Baba, he said, who's your guru? Then he went, Hari Baba, Bhakti Siddhanta is gone. The one who's physically present. And I never forget that. The one who's physically present. He said that guru would have still mind to give you some instructions, but if the guru now you're with who's physically present, they're gone. You listen to it, because in time, place, and circumstances, he can do that. And then the same thing is like the old Vaishnava say, if the guru cannot see the truth of the disciple, then he's not guru, he's chitta. Well, he used to say, you know. To preach. I asked him one time, how should I treat your followers? He said, respect them, like you respect me. It's different, don't follow this situation. And Srila Maharaj said, the Govinda Maharaj was the only beauty over here in this world. And Srila Maharaj said as well that they cannot give you Raj Bhakti. They cannot give you Krishna prema. Maharaj said, this is in the morning walk, 1st of May, 2008, in the morning walk. He said, they cannot give you Raj Bhakti, but we can. So this was the situation. So, and Gour Maharaj mainly was very famous because the sadhu was self-approached. You know, I'm very lucky in my life. Some people are pastors, I've been told. But as soon as I met Gour Maharaj, well, he's a beautiful, you know. Then after I left Gour Maharaj, I went to Maharaj, the same sort of thing. He's a radiant, he's posing, wow, he's a beautiful. Then, when I met Govinda, he's a case of Buddha, I looked at him straight away and he spoke to me, like left me about, and I was joking with him. I mean, actually what he did, well, when he got hold of me and he got hold of my minister, he was saying, where's the silver? So he was really messing about with me, you know. And I got something to give or told me things. And apparently my mate said, and I remember vaguely, after Govinda went, I went, oh, he must be very powerful because I wouldn't let no one do that to me. I think he's a people. But then I knew, within a little time, that poverty in my heart is beautiful. Because the way he acted in Ratna, the way at that time, Ratna Maharaj used to be there and they was automatically like Vaishnava, and he was wonderful. What was he telling him what to do? He was telling Kilka Maharaj to do this, that, and they all supposed to poverty in case of Govinda. And I thought, oh, this personality is so powerful. And I remember Nine Maharaj come out, and I'm talking to probably some situation, he's telling me to do something. And then Maharaj was joking, so lovingly with poverty. And I remember he said, oh, you've got more disciples than me, man. Poverty was just stumbled or not. And I just see that situation. So and then at that time, I thought, you know, I'm going the way it goes. I thought, well, you know, what I had go over I surrendered to him. It was my marriage. I surrendered to him to the best of my ability. Whatever he told me to do, I'm going to do. I'm going to give my life to this person. And then the same to Naiman, but we wasn't really being honest here. It was Naiman, but poverty. Naiman said, yeah, you serve him too. I thought, oh, poverty serving Naiman. I don't know Naiman. This is easy. He can teach me very easily. And I told him a famous situation in my life when I was, you know, because Gour Maharaj, I told you, he put me in white. What obviously he knew the leader. When I was going to England one time, and I said to Gour Maharaj, I was in Scotland. I mean, you know what I said, wasn't that one, it is one, it was that one. And I said, oh, I'm going back to England. I haven't seen my son. You told me not to see him for 1 year, and I haven't. I said, but when I go into England, he will know that I'm here. And then if I don't go and see him, this is my sentimental thing, I think I'm going to upset him. So therefore, should I go and see my son? Straight away, he said, you're great defender, you fought wild. So that was it, I was in wild. I couldn't have went to him, oh, but this, it is Acharya. You know, once he says something, that's it, you have to do that situation. So then I'm in wild. And then, you know, when I, you know, before I was in ISKCON, still strongly attached to Gour Maharaj, and then I feel I made some apparatus in my mind because I was saying, well, we should have been ISKCON, this, I was in that mood to some degree, and then I thought, well, then I understood the glories a bit more about Maharaj. Then I thought I made some apparatus, so I written that to Maharaj, and Maharaj said, you know, once you feel you made some mistake, then you admit it, then it's rectified. He said, I don't take no offense. You made no offense to me. He said, but you come to Keshav, you come to India, Keshav, come and see me. And the same man told me to come to Govinda's gospel down. Okay, so next minute I'm going to Keshav, and then that's when I stayed there for 3 months. And I was going back to that situation with poverty in Gour. And in Gour they said to me, you know, I want to give you saffron cloth. I want it. And I was at that time, there was some arrangement with some girls who wanted to marry me because I was disciple for Gour Maharaj. But then she sort of laughed back that. Then I thought, okay, no problem. So obviously, he said, I want to give you saffron cloth. At that time, I was probably about 34, 35. You know, I had a life, a terrible life. You know, I was like a nightclub banker, bodybuilder, trained competition, big ego, loads of money, going in many girlfriends. And anyway, I've done so many simple things. You know, that's why I was suffering now. But anyway, and then telling I said, I want to give you saffron cloth. And I went, okay, so I went to see Govinda, because that was who I really did my heart at that thing. And he went, no. He said, you build a big dam. He said, so you let a little boat ship go over the top. That's it, Acharya, you get married. Okay. So I didn't have to ask, but I don't give over there, so many problems to ask over this, that. So you can see how nearby I was. I don't think all the really wants to get married. You can see I'm such a sick case. He gives me that instruction. So okay, and then the situation arrived. And then my marriage was arranged with Govinda. And then my first wife left me, and I went back to Govinda. Your Govinda, this, that. I said, I'm trying to finish with the action. He said, okay, now we'll get on sending you. But I've always been lucky in my spiritual life to be on the Gour with my 9 months, to be on the property. Because, Prabhuji told us it, and I was trying to serve him. Prabhuji said, I said, how can I serve him? He said, oh, this temple is on my head. He said, you give me 1 or 2 pies. And I do believe my nature is like, in the world, not bad money get. I could get that, so I could do this studio. People always a kid on the deal, all he did, so I was doing that. But I was always in contact with Govinda, but it's like, obviously it's not the same as living in a tent, normally here, and having a shard and being with the Vaishnavas. So, it's so amazing, what I said at the beginning about to continue on this path, this is our goal within itself. Because you're in the path now, you're on the path. And a lot of Vaishnavas, very senior Vaishnavas have been around a long time. But they're not at the Acharya's local street. I was lucky, in football you get 3 goals in one match, it's called the hat-trick. So I got the hat-trick for over 9 months of quality. I mean, this situation, and then they're doing everything, He said one time, why are you worried? Huh? Why are you worried? I know your disease, I know your illness, I'm doing everything. Everything, even on my illness now, someone said to me, I said, oh my God, your face is looking paralyzed. I said, oh wow. But everything is probably His mercy. Hopefully to humble me more, because I got such a big ego. Because when in the material world, I can do this, I can do that, and that makes you proud and makes your ego great. So my ego has to be inflated. You say like spiritual life is the flat and the lower rank, so we have to become lower. In ourselves, if we really look at ourselves, really deep, when Bandhav said, one considers himself a world, a German instinct, a cockroach, then it's not impossible for one to get off this step. So for myself, we're all proud in this world. We're all reminded to say, this material world is dumber, and we're proud. I'm doing this, I'm getting this, I'm doing that. We're not Europe. So we're so proud. So as we get more purified, we become more proud. Anyway, as I finish this class, and then I go outside and that, I'm going to walk around. Where am I going to go? I'll think, weren't too proud today. I managed to speak some American proud. This is that I'm not to do it. We have to do that. That's why to finish the stage, we have to slowly try to advance ourselves to come to the level now, like the money part. But it's okay. Slowly. We have to have our little victories. If we done everything wrong and done everything wrong, like you done that wrong, you done this, that. But slowly this stage, this pride, this motivation, this being is insignificant. This is helpless by humility. This humility calms the way for Bandhav. And then taste will come to now. Taste will be there for now. This is the most important thing. Anyway, there's some more things I can say about Gour. The time's over. And it's all today, Don't think about tomorrow. Don't forget about this. It's today. You're doing your spiritual life today. you know, you're chanting your rhyme, you're taking the shower, you're doing your save, and you're hearing Hare Krishna. One person I know here, this so-called senior devotee, I know him for a long, long. And then we said, look, why don't you come to Hare Krishna? I said, well, let's sing. But I got my program. I know he said, I'm jumping through that. And this, that. But you hear Hare Krishna, one syllable, not a word, one syllable of transcendental sound vibration shuts them out completely and elevates that pretty like a body namaskar, no namaskar, maybe some namaskar. But so therefore they don't know the philosophy. But therefore they're so senior, you can't tell them that because they put themselves in a seniority. So therefore this is our part. We have to always be open. The devotees can come to you and help us to be under guidance of Vaishnava and the good dust of the Vaishnava, and then we will learn. This simplicity will come to us and we will learn. We're so lucky. We cannot really understand. I cannot understand. Someone said, I cannot understand poverty. You know, and it's a person who's not in our group. You know, I've been with him 28 years, I think that, but I think with him to change things for 10 years. I haven't got a clue what goes on. You know, I kind of, Robbie moves sometimes. If I have sugar, I have terrible headaches. I really bad. Right? So he knows that. He knows everything, you know. So what Prodigy does, what he does is he tends to give us more of it. This is an example. Oh, Robbie, I can't take that. I can't take it. It gives me a headache. If you take it, Lord, I'm fighting you. But, no, after some time, you get so sick of that thing. It's like when a baby, all I can say is when we were kids, you ever got caught smoking a cigarette, and your dad would give you a pack of cigarettes and make you take it and you'd be sick of it. So what happens in positions, so many different things, I feel the Vaishnava, not that I know the Vaishnava, how they work, they give you so much of it that you become sick of it. And everything, all your desires and all that is just finished, and you're there surrendering to Nam or what. He will do whatever it takes. But he's got love for you. He loves you so much, it's undeceivable. So we're under the Vaishnava. So that person said, I don't understand. I said, well, I can't freaking understand. Even Painful Dick said, he's got so much close association with quality. They say one thing to you, to do one thing to another, just to mess you up. But that's to give you the faith in it. No matter what he says, I'm with you, because we know he's God of mine is polyglot. And he will do this, this thing in your mind, or you're just mixing me up with saying this or saying that. And you can easily like be careful, you could take offenses to it, but you know, why are you doing this? I don't know. But he's doing it out of affection. When you see the Vaishnavas got upset, I've seen him a couple of times, but oh man, they can't stop this stuff. They're so lovely, so kind at it. So we stay in this Sadhu Dhamma with his Vaishnavas, everything will happen to us. Okay, so we're so lucky. Our fortune, no plan. So we want to try to stay in Sadhu Dhamma, and there's all these over here who are not in Sadhu Dhamma. I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, no. That my son is there. When you guys come in Sadhu Dhamma, he's there. He's there. We cannot understand the Vaishnava, but we're so lucky, and all the Vaishnava, the Vaishnava, are so lucky to be in this Sadhu Dhamma. Myself, when I come to Govinda and try to commit myself to take more to him, he just said to me, I got a big knife and a small knife. I do operation. But I think he's not praying on home. Okay. Once you go for Jesus, Jesus in the ring, family around something, question around, don't
Maharaj.
Say some more about the book.